Holding your position in a bunch is something that takes time to master and can be especially complex towards the final of a race or just prior to a key climb or crosswind section when everyone is fighting for position. Here's a few key tips to holding your own.
This can be a very challenging time, both physically and mentally, as riders jostle for position. The bunch or the group essentially becomes a living thing as riders move up the outside to the front before dropping down the centre and then back into the middle, making holding your position very, very difficult. And just remember, you're on the open road too.
A tip to avoid getting drawn into the centre and swamped is to move up the outside, rather than drifting to the centre from either the right or the left. Don't overlap wheels, try to ride slightly off to one side. Think ahead and pick your moments. You do not want to be forced onto the wrong side of the road, so race smart. Riding on the outside does take more effort, as invariably you will be exposed to the wind, so you need to be strong as well as smart. Just ensure you adopt an aero position and keep adjusting your position and closing the gap. Avoid overlapping the wheel in front and keeping to the outside so you have room to move. Be aware of your position on the road and the space around you. And don't forget to communicate with the riders around you to let them know you intend to move forwards or backwards or into a gap. This can be verbal or even a gentle touch on the hip.
Coming through, chaps.
Hold your ground, use the experience of others.
It's vital to stay as focused as possible to what is going on around you. It only takes a moment's lack of concentration and 20 riders have passed you by. So try making a mental note of the experienced riders and the ones you respect and stick close to them.
Also, keep your head up and look around. You should be constantly scanning the movement of the bunch, not solely focused on the wheel in front. Race smart. Don't become a wheel sucker, but look for the wheels of the confident and safe riders. Aim to stay in the top 15 or so riders and stay there. Far from being difficult, it is in fact easier to hold your position here, especially on technical sections of road, where the pace becomes erratic towards the rear of the bunch. This is especially important on a circuit race with numerous corners. You'll actually save energy by riding near the front, as you are not constantly closing down gaps and changing pace. It's also safer, as you are less likely to get caught behind crashes. This should in fact be a mantra. Don't be the one daydreaming then missing the split. Race smart, stay relaxed and ride in a predictable manner. Be alert and stay focused. Don't let riders barge past you. Others will sense if you are daydreaming of your next coffee and exploit it by nudging into the small gap you left as you drift, so stay alert and don't start to drop off the wheel. Focus on the wheel in front and hold it, especially when cornering. Keep a fix on the wheel in front and don't lose it, especially when accelerating out of a bend. Sprint hard to hold your pace. If you don't, it will be taken by someone else. So look up, stay focused, think top 15 and hold that wheel. The thrill of riding in a bunch is what many of us love about racing. It's an exciting place to be, and if you race smart, you can conserve energy, which could help put you in the mix for the finale.